Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children above the age of 18. It is I, the one, the only, Roberto Negro. I love how some of you, and when I say some of you, like Schlack, and I'm sure there's others that snicker, little fucking snickerers, when I say I'm in meetings. Like snickerers. Is that a word, snickerers? But yeah, motherfuckers, in meetings. Now, I'm not saying I'm in meetings at 9:15, but I had a few meetings. Not all wrestling related. Fucking relax. Some of it cannabis related. Some of it dildo related. But the fact was, because we're going to be gone next weekend, and everybody that's in my orbit knows that show week means nothing gets done other than wrestling. Everybody hits me before we get to that fucking Monday. So it started with a wrestling meeting, which, honestly, I swear to Jesus Christ, and I'm being straight honest, straight shooting, man. And if these people happen to be listening, I apologize for saying this. But I forgot about the goddamn phone meeting. I forgot all about it. Completely forgot about it. Well, here's the thing. I wasn't supposed to be in my office in the morning. I was supposed to be there now. I was supposed to be there from 4 to 10. So I planned a bunch of wrestling meetings and conferences between 6, 7, and 8 o'clock. Well, I was at the office at 9 a.m. So I'm getting ready to walk out the fucking door, and my phone goes off, and I look down, and I'm like, why is this person calling me? They never call me. And then it dawned on me, fuck, I'm supposed to have that telephone conference. So then I went back to my office, took my jacket off, put my tote bag down. Remember when it was called a tote bag? My briefcase. Okay? I have a briefcase. It's not like my old metal briefcase, the Halliburton case, whatever the hell they called it. But it's not a fucking knapsack. I'm not sporting a backpack. Not doing that. So I go back and start the meeting process, which, let me throw this out there, guys. The meeting was about XPW TV in the year 2023. Not XPW TV as we know it now. But we've talked about it on this program a handful of times, I guess you could say. But we're talking a live program every week. That would be a mix of skits and live wrestling in front of a studio audience. We had a preliminary phone conference. Mins knows about this. Schlack somewhat knows about it if he fucking remembers. But Schlack is Schlack. Let's put it this way. You want to know how disconnected from reality is that Schlack is rolling with? So, I'm coughing today, okay? And I'm on the phone with him, and he goes, you know, man, you've had that cough for, like, a month or two. I'm like, yeah. And he goes, you know, I don't want to alarm you, but you should maybe go to the doctor and get that checked out. It's not good. This motherfucker, okay? This motherfucker who's got so much gas running through his system, his heart has got to be the size of a fucking watermelon. His eyes are all fucked up full of eye aids. He's got about 17 gashes on his body that technically required stitches, but they were closed up with crazy glue. And he's talking about, I don't know if that cough sounds real good. You should go to a doctor. I should go to a doctor. This motherfucker's got muscle hanging out of his leg after the goddamn Big Joe death match. I'm like, dude, you should go to the fucking doctor or something. I just need room to breathe. Hey, bro, you're like bright red. Are you going to have a heart attack? Of course I'm probably going to have a heart attack. I just need air. Oh, okay. And he's telling me, I don't know if that cough sounds too good. You should go to a doctor. Fuck out of here, Schlack. But I've been thinking about it all night. I'm like, damn, if Schlack's like you should go to a doctor, maybe that's pretty fucking bad. Here's the guy that is just a walking fucking death waiting to happen. That's what he tells me. He's like, oh, well, you know, I'll die soon anyways. And he's telling me my cough doesn't sound good. So, might have to go to the fucking... I might have to go to the fucking urgent care tomorrow. What brings you in? One of my wrestlers, Schlack. Oh, is that his last name? No, it's his first name. First name Schlack. Last name Human Meat Grinder. Oh, okay. How do you spell that? Human Meat Grinder. Rawr. I don't know, Rob. That's what he said, and he does it in such a serious voice. We're going back and forth about whatever. And he goes, oh, that cough, you've had it for about a month or two. It doesn't sound good. You should go to see a doctor or something. Just with that, fuck out of here. Get out of here. Oh, I remember. We were talking about the crippler. We're talking about now XPW. Now Rob Black's gonna go into the fucking record business. I'm fucking be a record mogo now. Oh, it's funny. Let me throw this out there. The other day, and I do this a lot. Okay, I do this a lot. I'll daydream, even though it's at night, about living a really, really, really boring, mundane, nondescript, fucking average life. And I'm not bullshitting you. When I go to Wegmans, those of you who are on the East Coast, you know Wegmans. Okay? Those of you who are on the West Coast, it's like Whole Foods on steroids. All right? But I'll go to Wegmans, and it happens every time I go to Wegmans. I will see a very, very nondescript couple. And they look like they're in love. They look so happy with their mundane, boring life. And it was yesterday. So the guy, okay, the guy was average. You know, it was like fucking nothing spectacular. It wasn't hideous. He wasn't like, oh my God, that guy is the ugliest guy I've ever fucking seen. And the woman, she wasn't attractive, but she wasn't unbelievably ugly. You know, her nose was on the larger side. I mean, obviously, I'm breaking down her appearance. I'm like, well, I would get a nose job. I would shrink. But suffice to say, very average. Very average. And they were like arm in arm in Wegmans, and they're picking out themselves a dinner to cook, and they were just so happy, you know. And I'm thinking, man, I bet you she fucking, you know, she probably just works at a fucking, you know, maybe she most everybody up in upstate like works in a hospital. Maybe she's a nurse, or maybe she's a nurse's aide. Maybe she's not even that high up on that food chain. You know, she's not a nurse. Maybe she only went to 2 years. Maybe she's a phlebotomist and she just draws people's blood. You know, she's not attractive, but she's not ugly. You know, she puts on a little makeup. And she goes out maybe a night on the town to feel special, pretty a little. And the guy goes, "You're so pretty, honey." And she's like, "Oh, that's so nice." Because she knows deep down inside she's ugly, or, you know, obviously not attractive. Maybe ugly's harsh. And he knows he's not attractive, but this is the best he's gonna get. You know, he's got glasses on, and little beady eyes, and he's got that thin hair, but he's balding on top, and he's got the beard. He's probably rocking in about 5'6", a big puffy snow jacket on, and they're just so happy. And for like this brief, maybe longer than brief, maybe it was like a good 5 minutes, I was like following them there, because I had to go there to get a fucking salad, olives, and what else was I told to get? Something else. I don't know what else. But here's us. I had to go get a pre-made bag of salad that's like $5.95. Not a head of lettuce for like $2.50, and you make it stretch for 4 fucking days. No. I had to get the pre-made fancy bag that comes with the fucking salad dressing, the whole fucking thing. Then I had to get the olives with the stuffed feta cheese. That's like $6.95 for 4 ounces. Had to get that for fucking dinner, to go along with dinner. Oh, and a sushi roll. Fucking sushi roll. Had to get that. So there I am, and this is just like basically an appetizer. I'm dropping $25 on a fucking appetizer. That doesn't include the chicken breast and the rice, the whole and here's this couple, and I'm following them, and I'm watching their cart. You know, it's, oh, we should get this. Oh, that's too expensive. We'll get that. And here I am. Oh, let me drop $5,000 on fucking plane tickets. Let me make sure these assholes. Let me make sure their connecting flight and their layover isn't longer than an hour. I don't want to inconvenience a bunch of guys that take gusset plates to their fucking heads. Oh, yeah. Silly fucking me. And I think, man, what a fucking life they must have. Just so simple. So basic. Just basic. The most basic couple. They're the average Jane and Bob. And you know, sometimes I like to be average. Sometimes I look at that with great fucking envy. That they are so... Now, granted, I don't know the inner side of these people, like how happy or how fucking miserable they are. But listen, okay, listen. Just the outwardly appearance. I wouldn't be too fucking happy with either. But they look happy. They look happy. And I literally followed them. I followed them all through the produce aisle. And then I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm stalking these average people. I'm stalking these poor average people because I'm envious of their average life. They're going to go home. They're going to put their groceries away. They're going to watch a little fucking TV. They're going to go to bed at like fucking 10:30 so they could get up at 5:30 in the morning. Go to their average jobs. See, Schlack always thinks... See, Schlack, I bet at home, behind closed doors, they eat each other's shit. See, Schlack always has to go there, but I'm not going there. Because that's the depravity that we have in our minds, because that's all we think about. That's all we think about. But no, there's millions and millions and millions and millions of fucking people that live an average life. Martini's friend, okay? Martini's friend married a guy and his name's Joe. I swear to Jesus Christ. And Catherine calls him Average Joe. Just average. Just fucking average. That's it. That's it. Sometimes I envy that. Sometimes I think, you know what? Maybe I want to be average. Maybe I don't want to be Roberto Negro anymore. Maybe I just want him. I can't even be Rob Zicari anymore. Because even fucking Rob Zicari, you look up Wikipedia, Rob Zicari. He's in fucking law books. Rob Zicari fought the government. Extreme Associates versus the government. Teach it in fucking law books. The guy from GCW podcast. Not the Stephen A, but the other guy. He was like, yeah, I saw that in law books. They teach that in school. So Rob Zicari can't be. I gotta go fake my own death. I gotta be like Eddie in the fucking Cruisers. That's what I gotta do. I gotta fucking drive my car off the fucking bridge. And then I fucking show up somewhere with a fucking piss jug in my hand and a big fucking neck beard. Cheering at fucking wrestling shows. And all of a sudden, fucking Schlack, after he mourns my death for about, 5 minutes, he's in the ring, he fucking covers, Casanova Valentine, or maybe he fucking wrestles Danny And him and Danny, they have a fucking match. And Danny's like, all right, dude, now that Rob's dead, you're going to fucking work for me again. And you're going to drop the XPW King of the Deathmatch title to me. Here's your fucking $200, you asshole. And Schlack fucking covers him. 1, 2, fuck, kicks out, fuck, covers, boom, blah, blah. Danny fucking wins. And Schlack's just sitting there, feeling defeated and dejected. And then he sees me in the corner. And he's like, is that Rob? And I just give him like the tip of the hat. And then I fucking walk out of the building. And Schlack runs out of the fucking building. He's like, Rob, is that you? Someone's like, Rob Black is dead. Schlack's like, oh my God, I must be fucking hallucinating from all the steroids I took. And then a fucking car drives by. And I'm like, hey, Schlack. And he's like, oh my God, I knew it. And then fucking scene cut, end. There's the fucking movie. Fucking great. There, I wrote another movie for you assholes. Right here. Right off the cuff. All right. Anyways, I think being average would be kind of cool once in a while. That's all I'm going to say. Just like being homeless and you're living out in the fucking street like a bum. All right. It is a great movie, right, Frankie Dio? Fuck yeah. Nah, Eric, Eddie and the Cruisers, that's the end, man. I gotta show Martini that. All right, Mark from Buffalo, we'll do the fucking story. Take a break. Fuck you guys.
Gifts. From pop culture gifts to adult fun. T-shirts, mugs, socks, fun, topical gifts for all ages. Then there's mature fun. Massage lotions, naughty games, toys, and lingerie. Extreme Gifts specializes in Delta 8 CBD, cartridges, edibles, vaporizers, and vaping liquids. The selection of glass products is amazing. From kratom, kava, flower, and so much more. Extreme Gifts. 1694 Penfield Road, next to the original Steve's Diner.
All right, listen to me, Leanne and Double D. If I was fucking homeless, I wouldn't be in New York. I'd be in Florida. I'd be in California, where they welcome the homeless. I'd have a badass tent. I'd have a real badass tent, bro. I'd find the old canvas that Danny fucking Ramirez lost, which some fucking homeless encampment has already got it, and they made a super tent. I'd have a fucking super tent. XPW super tent. The logo on it. Fuck, I'd be chilling like a pimp. Yeah, Texas would be alright, too. Anywhere warm would be alright. Fucking find a bum girl. Because I don't think Martini would. I wouldn't want her to be a bum. Because we got 2 kids. I don't want to be the bum family that hangs out in front of fucking Walmart with the sign. Can we have money to feed our kids? I don't want to be them. Because you know they're full of shit. You know they're full of shit. You know they're rolling in a fucking Maybach and shit. Alright, here we go. All right, here's my Shane Douglas story. So, let me cough my COVID. So, on the last Jersey show, so let me take you even back further. Remember, we were trying to get Shane to go to the LA show to basically do a unification type gimmick with Masada. So the whole premise was Masada wins the belt in the 3-way with Brian Cage and William Mack. holds the belt up, grabs the mic, cuts a promo, talks about how he's the, undisputed champion, whatever the fuck we said he was going to say. And then the Douglas music hits, the Perfect Strangers. He comes out, and he's like, you never beat me. Ah! And then fucking, they do like a little 2-minute match, and Masada wins, and now Masada has both belts. So, as you recall, I reached out to the handler of Shane, because he doesn't drive, I don't know why. And he's not fucking Teddy Hart. Well, maybe he is. Who the fuck knows? I don't even know. But he doesn't drive. He's got a guy. Maybe it makes it feel important. I don't know. But he's got a guy. And he's a good guy. He's a nice kid. He's got his own little goofy promotion out in, I think, West Virginia or something like that. It's Madman Pondo wrestle. Again, I'm rehashing stuff that we talked about on this show. But for any new listeners, I'm trying to get them in to the story so they, like, kind of understand what the fuck is up. So, for whatever reason, Shane couldn't do the date. I think he was doing some, not even a charity, some guy, like a dad, who every month, him and his boys, put together a bunch of money. I mean, bunch. It's not that much. I'm talking, Shane and, a couple lower level wrestlers to put on a show for their kids, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's not cool if you used to, at one time, be a fucking face of a goddamn company. And I'm not even talking about XPW, but ECW, for Christ's sakes. And now you're being hired for, a kid's birthday party or a bar mitzvah, or just not even. You're just a couple guys that throw, a couple grand together, and now you're wrestling in a fucking garage in front of a bunch of dad's kids. But anyways, I digress. So, for whatever reason, he couldn't do it, and that was it. And time had gone and passed. We already put the belt on Masada. We already moved on with different angles. Already started dealing with the drama that is Masada and his, divorce and all that bullshit. Well, on the last show, Mins hits me. And he goes, did you see that show that Shane was on got canceled? I was like, what show? And he's like, that Rob Fury guy. And I go, who? And then he had to tell me who that fucking guy was. And I'm like, oh, yeah, okay, whatever. And he goes, he's got a show canceled because of the weather. I go, what weather? He goes, well, they got what? I go, what weather, though? What are you talking about? We're in fucking Jersey, bro. What are you doing? There's the hurricanes in Florida. He goes, oh, I guess it's supposed to rain in Jersey, and it's an outdoor show. I go, oh, okay. Oh, whatever. I go, fuck, we wrestled in the rain. I mean, we had a little cabana there in Cali, but, okay, but whatever. And then I remembered that there was a girl, and I'm not going to out this girl, but there was a girl on that show who then hit me because we had talked to her about wanting to possibly come and do our show when she was done there. And I was like, oh, and he goes, you should try to get Shane. I was like, to do what? And he's like, oh, maybe that'd be pretty cool. And I was like, listen. So I kind of told Mins the story. But as I'm telling him, I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll make one last shot. Even though I said I wouldn't make a shot at Shane again, and we even shot on him and put a bounty out for the belt, and we made a bit out of it. It was funny. But Min's kind of got me going, oh, fuck. It's in Jersey. The guy was already planning to go to Jersey. There's no excuse. So the first thing in my head was, well, now, without a shadow of a doubt, we're going to know if it's he doesn't want to work for Rob Black and XPW, or if all these times there legitimately was scheduling conflicts. I go, there's no scheduling conflict here. He's supposed to be wrestling 45 minutes away from the Hart Ballroom. So he's already made his plans. He's already fucking set aside that day. He's already set up traveling arrangements with his handler. He's done all of that. So I'm like, well, if he says no now, it's 100% he doesn't want to work for me. Which, listen, it's a fucking guy that has burned every fucking bridge in the fucking business for whatever reasons he has. Obviously, he has burned these bridges because he feels they have done something to him. So in turn, he has gone out of his way to either, shit on WWE or shit on WCW, Ric Flair, whoever. To the point of never being able to go back. So, and listen, it ain't about, oh, well, Shane just doesn't want to do, death match. The guy worked for fucking Daniel Prude over there. So I hit his handler up. And I'm like, Chris, what's up, man? Hey, what's up? I said, bro. Shane is supposed to be doing this show in 3 days. I know the show just got canceled. I go, we are 45 minutes away. He could still keep his fucking booking. Instead of there, he just comes to Newark. And I go, whenever he's fucking getting from that show, I'll give him double. Because I know he ain't getting a fuck. Listen, I know what he fucking gets. And it ain't fucking a lot. So I'm like, dude, I'll give him double. And I go, if he feels awkward because it's me, and in his mind he's got some type of weird heat, he doesn't even have to fucking deal with me. Okay? He doesn't have to deal with anybody in the locker room. He comes in at the predetermined spot. I go, my guy, the Mins, will bring them in. We'll deal with them. In, out, gets paid, gone. I go, you don't even have to fucking take any crazy bumps. And he's like, all right, let me talk to him. He goes, all right. Day goes by. I hear nothing. 2 days go by. And I hear nothing. Now we're like 2 days out, and I hit Chris up. I'm like, bro. And he goes, hey, man, yeah, he just doesn't want to do it. He just doesn't. And I go, what do you mean he doesn't want to do it? Because he doesn't want to work for XPW. He said he's got no heat with you. He's got no problem with you. But he doesn't want to work for XPW. And he said he'll actually call you at some time to talk to you and catch up, but he just doesn't want to work for XPW, and that's just the way it is. And I was like, wow. I go, okay. I go, now we at least have a definitive answer. But I said, all right, Chris, talk to you later. Kind of felt like a schmuck. Kind of felt like a fucking little cunt. That I went back on my, I'll fuck him, I'll fucking never give him, fuck him and his mother, fuck him and his father, fuck him in his ear, fuck him in his other ear. And I was like, you know what? The Mins got me juiced up about it again. Fuck it. I'll give it a shot. And then he basically fucking took a pile of shit and smeared it all over my face. Made me look like fucking shit man. That's what he made me look like. Fucking shit man. So now, I will never, ever reach out again. He'd have to fucking, for me to do anything with him, he'd have to spend some time in the barrel, okay? Hey, brother. Hey, it's Shane. Hey, brother. Okay, I know, you tried, twice now to get me in, all right, I wanna pick up that payday. I wanna come and work for you, but I was told I gotta get in the barrel. I'll do the barrel, but only for an hour. Only for an hour, brother. All right, how many dicks is that? How many dicks? I can only do about 10 dicks. That's it. Okay, it's like an hour. You know, okay, maybe 13 dicks. Maybe I could knock off. It all depends on how quick they come, brother. All right, brother. All right, Shane. You're old champion. I'll talk to you later. And if in case you didn't catch it, I'll do the dicks in the barrel. All right. Talk to you later. All right. You got my number. All right. I'll talk to you later. Don't forget the dicks. I'll do the dicks. All right, brother. All right. I'll talk to you later. All right. Bye. Brother. All right, and I'll juggle some cats. I'll juggle some cats as well. All right. So yeah, there you go. But listen. And I had this conversation with Martini. Shane's not that old. He can still wrestle. He could still cut a promo. And he does have a goddamn name. He 100% is a stone cold shitbag. And how do you know? Because he's doing fucking kid birthday parties for a paycheck when people with less stature are working for WWE, AEW. Hell, you don't think fucking Brett would fucking jerk him off? Or the other guy there, Brett, the partner over in GCW. Like the money guy. What's his fucking name? I can't remember. I had it written down. But Shane is such a miserable cunt that nobody wants to deal with him, or he doesn't want to deal with them because somehow they have wronged him, or he feels slighted. So in turn, he won't fucking go work for whoever. But imagine your ego, your douchiness, all of the above is so great that people like Judge Jeff, remember Jeff Judge, whatever his fucking name is, from ECW, remember the judge? Oh, I remember the referee? That motherfucker's a big shot at AEW. That fucking guy. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. There's a bunch of AEW executives. Guys that are getting six-figure fucking paycheck. That's a Judge Jones. There's a bunch of guys getting six-figure, and you can't tell me Shane doesn't want to be part of the wrestling business anymore. If you're doing fucking the chains for a couple $100, you definitely still want to be part of the wrestling business, bro. You know, it's not like the motherfucker is working a 9-to-5 job, and every so he makes an appearance, and he, does that appearance kicking and screaming. He's fucking doing the chains for a couple $100. So obviously the guy still wants to be in the business. But he's not going to fucking eat a bowl of humble soup and reach out to anybody at WWE. Be like, hey, brother, I just want to tell you, brother, I'm sorry for being a fucking cunt, brother. Hey, Paul. Hey, brother. Do you think you could fucking just help me out, brother? No. Hey, Judge Jeff, brother. And he was backstage, I think, a couple months ago when they were in Philly. Remember, just like WWE does it, they take pictures with, whoever lives in that town. They do all that bullshit. AEW does the same fucking shit. So there was a picture online that's got Shane backstage at whatever AEW show it was. I think Lance Storm is over in AEW. It's a grip of bro. Think about Impact. Think about who's over at Impact. Fucking Dreamer. Dreamer's over there. He's got Big Stroke at fucking Impact. Like I said, I'm not talking about bumping all over the place, but bring a motherfucker in, get ideas. Hey, Shane, I want to have you work with a couple of these guys. I want you to help produce some of these. All right, brother. You can't even fucking do that. holding our, yeah, Jerry Lynn is an AEW. Jerry Lynn's there. Fucking Lance Storm. Think about all those ECW guys that are over there. Shit, you can't even fucking get along with anybody at NWA? You can't even fucking get a gig at fucking NWA, Billy Corgan? NWA. Shit. So, you know, it ain't a matter of a fucking paycheck from me. For whatever reason, he feels XPW did him wrong or whatever. And that's that. So, no. Fucking. Yeah, but Mark from Buffalo said he trashed their belt. But think about the angle that you could do with him. You got Billy Corgan, who is purposely working on the nostalgia aspect of the NWA. Bringing back all those belts. The national fucking championship, the TV title. Shane Douglas fits into the whole NWA gimmick. Lowrider said everyone knows he's a fucking asshole. Exactly. So, there you go. There's the Shane Douglas story. The last Shane Douglas story. Unless he gets in the barrel, takes down 12 cocks, and juggles a fucking cat. And then, if he's lucky, we'll let him back in. After Teddy Hart fucking chokes him out. Rob Black. It's the Rob Black Show. And we'll be... Oh, God, I just took off my fucking shoes, man. My feet smell like asshole. Holy fucking moly. All right, we'll be right back. Jesus Christ. How does this happen? We are back, ladies and gentlemen. It is Roberto Negro. You know what? We haven't heard from that fucking dildo. Hold on. You guys want to see? You guys want to just for a couple minutes, right? Let's see. Let's see if we hear from him. Bro, what? I don't hear from you no more. What's up?
Nothing, yo. My bad. I'm trying to build up my stories, yo. So when I come on their meetings, it's a slam dunk performance. I want 5-star performances every time.
I mean, I'm feeling. I don't know. I'm feeling a little lonely. Like you're leaving us.
No, I'm not. My bad. I just didn't want to call. I don't want to bug you too to be on it every single day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we miss it. We need a story. We need something.
Am I on?
Yeah, you're fucking on.
Okay, yo, I got you. Give me a minute though. I'm running out to my car.
Whoa, are you delivering pizzas?
Yeah, that's why.
Would you deliver?
I mean, yo, that's the thing. This menu is fucking everything. So it's like kind of low key busy. Cause it has like sandwiches and fucking panzerottis, drumboldies, that kind of shit. Oh. Yo, it's also freezing over here. Holy fuck, dude.
Is it cold there?
Yo, it is fucking freezing.
Oh, it's okay. So you guys get like how we get the weather.
Hang on, give me half a sec.
This fuck. Give him a half a sec. Fuck you, man.
Alright, my bad. You're all good to go. Yo, yeah, I was thinking this the other night. Every time I wanted to drop this line, but I wanted a good go into it. But I don't really have one. I was going to go fuck that tranny the other night as well.
Well,
the one that, you know how I was saying?
Wait a minute. Wait, stop. Wait.
Sorry, transgender.
Let me correct you. You were going to have sex with a transgender woman.
Yes, a transgender lady.
Okay, transgender.
Who looks like a fucking man.
Okay.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was gonna go have sex with her again, and that was the one that the last time I was literally leaving, like my skin was like crawling. Where I was just like, I was like, fuck, dude, like I shouldn't be fucking her. Like I always feel like shit when I leave, and I was like, last night I was thinking about it. I was like, all right, like I might as well just go and do it. And then thank God that she ended up like, whatever, not being down for it. So I don't think she wanted to get the pain on. So she was like, all right, I'm out. And I was thinking after, I'm like, the worst part about like fucking them is when you come and you're just like not like horny anymore. And then you just see like just a pair of balls hanging there, and then her asshole's like pulsating like a sea urchin. Like, you know those things in the bottom of the ocean that have, like, the little, like pulse? They look like little buttholes. It's just doing that back at you, and it's fucking, like, revolting. Because then you're just thinking about all the horrible shit that you just thought of while fucking it. You actually, like, enjoyed it. Yeah, the grossest part is looking back on it and being like, fuck, I actually really enjoyed that. That's probably the most hurtful part.
But now I don't know if we got a full confirmation from you. The last time you had sex with that transgender, did you suck her cock?
Yeah, no, there was a bit of, well, no, it all depends, dude. You know my fucking rule on here. Who might be listening?
Who? Which one?
I don't know, dude. No, don't do that to me. You know exactly who. I'm not saying that.
Do you know what? You don't want her to know that you sucked the cock?
No, not her. I mean, if she listens to the show, Jesus Christ, she's never brought it up with me. Maybe that's why she didn't want to fuck me yesterday. Because she knew that I was just gonna run on here today and fucking talk shit about her dirty hoop.
So, well, then who? Like, but which girl? Are you talking about? A girl would be that doesn't want to hear you sucking on the cock, or who?
Oh no! So the other chick, the one that lives in Pennsylvania, she gets pissed when I run my mouth on here. She's the only one that gets hot about it. But you know what I thought of too last week? That was funny. I didn't even realize it because she calls me after. And she goes, so, like, did you do, like, that show tonight? And I was like, no, like, you didn't call me. And she was like, oh, okay. And she's like, yeah, like, what'd you talk about when because I said you called me the day before, but it was off air. And she's like, what did you guys talk about? And I'm like, oh, like, just this and that, like, nothing bringing up her. And she's like, really? Because I just fucking listened to it live. And you said all this shit. And I had no idea that she was listening live at the time. And I was just, like, running my... And the best part, I didn't, like, she was pissed at me for saying, like, the yeast infection thing. And I'm doing it again now, but I don't even care. She was getting mad at me for, like, bringing up the yeast infection, the fucking, that she was, like, nobody else had fucked her yet, but she's, like, clearly a rat. Because she hates being called a rat. But, yeah, like, I don't think she likes me for me. I think she just, like, saw me wrestling and then wanted to fuck me. So that would kind of consider you a rat. So I'm not, like, it's not me shitting on you. It's just a name we fucking cooked up for girls that like to bless us. So she needs to be cool with being called that. But she got mad at me for bringing back up everything again. And I was crying after because I was like, nobody like told me to bring up all this shit. But I was like, I went on the cast and I was like, she's mad at me for like saying she was a whore and like she has big pussy. And like I brought up all the stuff that she was pissed that I said the first time, as I was like apologizing for saying it.
But would she be offended about your love to suck a cock.
Yo, no, I've never said I have a love for sucking cock. You just, like, sometimes you have to play the game. And sometimes the game requires sucking cock. Not every game, but there's certain games in life that you need to suck a cock in. And fucking a fucking a transgendered lady is one of them.
Okay. All right. Now let me ask you this, because I never got to ask you this before.
Yes.
Have you ever had either a transgender or a man finish in your mouth or on your face?
Dude, fucking, yo, there's the way you said finish in your mouth. I fucking hated that. And yo, the part that sucks the hardest, and it's going to hurt me to my core to say, and I'm going to say it with my eyes closed, so I feel disconnected from the scene when I say it. But yes, I have. But also, but also, you know the rules, dude. If somebody's listening that might not agree with what I just said, that was a joke, and the answer is 0.
So what you're saying is, if our friend from Texas is hearing that, it's a joke.
I'm not going to get any more into it. I'm sure there's people in Texas that don't appreciate what I just said, but yes, if the guy that fucking we shall not name is listening, the answer is -1. But if they're not, then yeah.
So let me. Okay.
There is something horrible about fucking having to swallow steam. Like it does seem very demoralizing after, especially when you're not really getting anything out of it. Like you just kind of did it for fun on a Tuesday. You know what I mean?
Schlack said it takes a real man to admit a man came all over your face.
Yes, dude, thank you. It really does. But I had to close my eyes to feel like I wasn't involved in the situation. I had to fucking pretend that I was saying it to somebody else. I had to pretend I was in an empty room with no one listening. Yo, you know what's the worst? If you want to get into it, fucking vegans, they think that their cum tastes so... You know the saying, they think their shit doesn't stink? They think their cum tastes fucking good. And them only putting, like, vegetables and fucking soy. Their stomach's like a soil compress. And then it just forks out the most, like, disgusting tasting splues. Man, I'm going to get my fucking head kicked in California, eh? The stuff that I'm fucking spewing. Damn, dude. He's throwing up on his floor right now, hearing me fucking say this.
He's gonna fucking Friday night. He's gonna be like, "Hey man, come over here," and you're gonna be like, "Hey, what's up?" And he'd be like, "How many dicks have you sucked, man?"
No, dude, he's gonna goozle me first. He's not even gonna let me. If I answer that question and look him in the eyes, that's enough to fucking make him crack the shotgun out. He's not gonna give me time to answer, dude. It's gonna be fucking on. My head's gonna be like that tranny's asshole. Everyone's just gonna keep banging it.
Transgender.
A transgender's asshole. I'm sorry. I'm so passionate about telling stories of me fucking trans ladies in the ass that sometimes it just slips out. It's a cause that I'm just I'm passionate about, dude.
Well,
sorry, go.
But you live. You know, you've heard the expression, you live the gimmick. You live the fucking gimmick, bro.
And if the gimmick requires me to fucking spread open ladyboys' holes and lick them with my sandpaper tongue, then so be it. You ever get that? You ever get a chick with the cat's tongue? She's got like a fucking like fine line tongue and it's like sandpapery?
No.
No? Okay, sorry. Jesus Christ. I'm fucking sorry, dude. My bad. That's where we draw the line, is fucking sandpaper tongue.
That's where we draw the line. I'm sure, I bet you Schlack has had his fair share of sandpaper tongue girls.
Can we get him in here and see if he knows what I'm talking about? The tight tongue. It feels like somebody's like rubbing a pencil on it.
Yeah. Oh, he's listening. Trust me, he's listening. He's probably listening with his fucking hand on his cock right now, listening to you talking about taking loads to the face.
What did he say the other week? That my mouth would be moist? Like, moist is the worst fucking way to describe that.
Moist.
It's such a funny word. Fuck.
Yeah, Slack said, of course, he goes, of course I have.
See, so he knows what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
You know what we need? We need a big Jack Black dude for Cali, and then I come out underneath, somebody's pulling me to the ring on like a dolly, and we put a fucking blanket over the dolly, and then we get by the ring, and somebody pulls the blanket up and reveals me giving the guy rim jobbing the dude. I'm just eating the slime under the fucking blanket, and then I have headphones on, and then sunglasses on, and someone has to tap my shoulder and tell me that the match is about to start. And I look up and realize that we were out behind the curtain. I was so lost in the zone, like Eminem in the fucking bathroom, and I'm so lost. And then I realize where I am, and I'm like, oh shit, fuck. And I like wipe my mouth and take my fucking shades and my headset off, and I go in the ring.
I like that. I like that.
Okay. Awesome, Joe. Yeah, man. My bad for not calling you. I just had a boring week. Also, I'm not going to lie to you. I got into a fight with my boss yesterday, so he sent me home from work. So I'm surprised that he let me come back today. He's this short little Asian dude. This is so fucking, I don't think I'll get him too much shit for it, but he was this short, tiny little Asian dude, and he always like talks to me like I'm his fucking kid. And he has his kids running around like 24/7. Like they're like, you'll be trying to like fold a box and the kid's just fucking sleeping like right under your feet, you know? And then like, they're like watching you the whole time. And it's like, oh yeah, I'm not going to step on your fucking kid. Like, but also he's right under my feet. He looks like the fucking plumber under the sink. Like it's obviously like you're trying to work around them. So he calls me and he's like, Ryan, come here. And he's waving his fucking hand. Like flagging me to come in the store, and I don't start for 10 minutes. And I'm like, what time is it? And he goes, I don't know. And I go, what time do I start? And he goes, 5 o'clock. And I go, it's 4:50. I don't fucking start yet. And he goes, all right, well, like, there's orders, so, like, you know, take them if you want. And I'm like, well, like, I'll come in and take them, but don't talk to me like I'm your kids. And he goes, oh, no, I don't talk to you like I'm your kids. I have my hand like this, and he holds his hand up to wave, and he's like, if you were my kids, I would have done this. And he puts his, like, palm, like, down, or, yeah, he puts his hand down, and then starts flagging me, like, fucking underhand almost. And I was like, all right, like, whatever. And this was 2 days ago. And then yesterday, he told me I was off. So I fucking stayed home. And then he blows my shit up, like to come in. I'm sleeping, so I answer. I'm like, what's up? He's like, yo, I need you to come in. Or he's like, you missed your shift. What's up? It's fucking whatever, 6 o'clock. You start at 5. I'm like, buddy, you told me that I was off today, which he's done shit like that before. If somebody takes the day off or calls in sick, instead of like asking you to come in, he'll try to like put your back to the wall and be like, no, you work tonight. You need to come in. So I'm like, all right, like, well, fuck it, I'll come in. And he's like, no, we don't need you anymore. Don't worry. And he hangs up. And I went back to bed. And I woke up later. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I couldn't even really remember. I'm like, I think this guy called me and told me like that he didn't need me anymore. So I call him back. I'm like, hey, did you say you didn't need me anymore? And he's like, yeah, your shifts were like, you were late for your shift tonight. I didn't need you. And his wife was a fucking cunt. And that's one of the punchlines at the end. But she took a toonie off the counter, the most Canadian shit you'll hear today. She took my toonie off the counter because they owed me $18, so I put a toonie down, so it just rounded out to 20, and I came back and it was gone. And she's like, oh, I think it got wrapped up in this piece of paper when I went to go put it in my pocket. And I was like, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. Nor like was the toonie like anywhere near like the
This motherfucker. First off, for the first time ever, I was losing focus on whatever fucking stupid story he was saying. And here he is. All right, here he is.
Sorry.
What? Listen to me. I was starting to lose focus on your story about a toonie. I hope you got a punchline.
Well, basically, bottom story short, I ended up calling the boss like later that night. I said, did you need me to come back in or not? And he goes, no, you're done. And then I was like, all right, you know what? Fuck you. Your wife's a cunt. And I said, your kids are retarded and ugly. And you know what he said? He goes, okay. That was the only fucking rebuttal he had. So that made me twice as hot. So I lived like 15 minutes from the store. So I drove to the side of the store where the driver's entrance was, and I started screaming in the store for him to come outside, and he called my phone and just started screaming at me to go home or he was going to call the cops. So I just ended up leaving there because I knew obviously I can't get in trouble for that.
And now you're back. Now you're back at work.
Yeah, and today I just called him and we talked it out. Like, I don't even think the guy knows the words, like, kind of that I said. I don't think he really speaks English. Oh, and I prank called him last night saying, do you want Chinese food? You want Chinese food? I just kept saying that on the phone, and he had no idea it was me as well. So,
all right, listen to me.
Guy's fucking kitchen.
Body, listen to me.
Yes,
let me give you
sir.
That story. Normally, you have great stories. That story was weak. When you have a story like that, I got to just end the story with, and then I sucked a cock. That's it, and that brings it back. And I sucked a cock.
How do you think I got the job back? That's how I got I gave him the stink finger gargler, and I was able to get back on the payroll.
I sucked a cock. That's it. That's how you end it.
See, I want to wear shirts like that. You know what I mean? Like, just fucking horrible shirts, but I don't need the fucking, I don't need the broken face.
You know what?
Should I wait?
It's going to be...
Should I wait for my entrance and then put it on?
Yeah, well, you know what? Exactly. It's going to be part of your gimmick, so we'll be all right. But I like that. I'm going to get the I'm going to get the I'm going to have my our t-shirt guy make that shirt. What should we make? I love cock or I suck cock?
A white plain t-shirt and then put a T-bar. You know a T-graph? It's like a fucking thing for tally marks. Put one of those on it and have a big font on the top saying, "Do you suck cock?" ? And then one column says yes, one column says no. And send me out for my entrance with a Sharpie. And I'll get the people in the front row as I walk around the ring to tally yes or no. And then when I get to the ring, we'll know how many people in the front row suck cock or not.
Oh, I like that. All right, so the T-shirt...
An interactive entrance.
Yeah, it's a good interactive entrance. So the T-shirt says, "Do you suck cock?"
Yes.
And then...
Yeah, question, do you suck cock? And then a T-graph. I'll send you a photo of what I mean, and then just yes or no on the two columns, and then a blank column, and we'll get them to fill it in with a pen.
All right, I love it. I love it. And when you
I would never part. I would never go sleepy on you. I didn't really have that exciting of a week. I was kind of fighting with Asian Napoleon Bonaparte all fucking week, so there hasn't really been room to do that much.
All right. We forgive you.
Robert.
We're gonna call you tomorrow. Maybe we could.
You know what?
What?
Tell you what, I'm gonna do some crazy. I'm about to go buy Percocets. I'm gonna go do some crazy shit tonight. I might go fuck a fat chick. So if I fuck this fat chick, I'll videotape it and send it to you. But she's disgusting, so you can't judge me.
Oh yeah, dude. If you fuck the fat chick, even if you just have her fucking blow you and chew on your foreskin, and you tell her to put the foreskin in her teeth. And don't like hurt the foreskin, but where you just go chew on my foreskin, and you have her fucking just chew it, nub it, and take that.
Gum.
Yeah, take that video. That will get you back.
A video of her. All right, I'll get a video of her chewing on my foreskin. But dude, I swear, if this mutant fucking bites my foreskin, I'm gonna be pissed.
Or tell her to fucking tongue the pocket of your foreskin.
Yeah, that feels good.
The pocket where the schmegma builds up. Where you.
No. There's none. I just got out of the bathtub actually, and I took a bath. Which is on brand with my gimmick as well.
All right, I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be waiting all night for the fucking for the video.
For the schmegma review.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get her to give a taste review as well. She's gonna score it from 0 to 10.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna go, and at some point I'll send you your flight information.
Thank you, Robert.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Bye.
Take it easy, bro. Thank you.
Bye. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was, as always, the body. All right. We will take a quick break. Oh, man. Wow. Schlack said this episode took a dive. Oof. Man, harsh. Fucking harsh.
Gifts. From pop culture gifts to adult fun. T-shirts, mugs, socks, fun, topical gifts for all ages. Then there's mature fun. Massage lotions, naughty games, toys, and lingerie. Extreme Gifts specializes in Delta 8 CBD, cartridges, edibles, vaporizers, and vaping liquids. The selection of glass products is amazing. From kratom, kava, flower, and so much more. Extreme Gifts. 1694 Penfield Road, next to the original Steve's Diner.
All right, we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Schlack was harsh, man. Schlack was a little harsh there. Oof. But, I mean, I don't know. I think he might have redeemed himself at the end. But maybe not. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe. It's Rob Black's Rob Black Show. Remind me. You don't even have to remind me. I don't want. I don't know. Okay, remind me. But tomorrow, we will discuss more of the TV show. Because, listen, here's the thing, okay? And I don't want to be, like I said, I don't want to keep going down this road because it's 11. It's a little past 11. I got to go eat dinner. Actually, I got to put Major, he's already asleep, but I got to switch him out of bedrooms right now. My parents are going back to their house tomorrow. They have electricity again, and their property is kind of fixed back up. So my 5-year-old wanted to hang out with his grandma, before they're gone for 8 months. I mean, obviously, we'll go down there and see them at some point, but I got to do that, and I got to eat dinner. But we'll talk a little about TV tomorrow, or we'll talk more about it. But I'm still kind of going back and forth with the concept because it's a monster undertaking. It's a monster undertaking that requires all hands on deck. And I mean all hands on deck. From Schlack to Minnis, to Martini. I mean, they're so Sneakers, Leanne. I mean, so many people would have to be involved. Fucking Shannon. So many people would have to be involved in this massive undertaking. But you want to talk about doing something that only 2 other companies are doing it, and those 2 companies are WWE and AEW, and instantly being catapulted into that stratosphere, even if people don't want to put us in that stratosphere, they begrudgingly have to, because nobody else is fucking doing it. And that alone is the payoff. That alone is the satisfaction. That alone, if you are in the wrestling business, that alone is the reward. Being part of something that only 2 other companies would be doing. And those 2 other companies are WWE and AEW. Yeah, Schlack, Jersey. So, you'd be big. It's the logistics. It's having all hands on deck. It's like I said, it's a mammoth undertaking. And when I think about it, it makes me think about the average people in Wegmans and how they don't deal with this type of shit. And maybe it'd be so much easier just to be those average people. All right, listen, I'm going. I'm done. It's Rob Black. It's the fucking Rob Black Show. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget, if you haven't gotten your goddamn tickets yet to Merry Christmas, you better get them. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet to We Are Not Your Kind, you better get them. The great Juventud Guerrero will be in New Jersey for We Are Not Your Kind. The Juice Bar will be in Newark, New Jersey. So, get your goddamn tickets. This show's going to be off the hook, so get them. Get them. It's Rob Black. It's the Rob Black Show. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't take any one nickels, okay? It's fucking going to be juicy, my friend. All right? It's definitely going to be juicy. We'll see you tomorrow.